Hello, class. This is your first lesson on how to solve systems of equations, Algebra 2 style. Now make sure you have paper and be prepared to take plenty of notes. Here are your learning objectives for this video. It is to solve a system of equations with 3 equations and 3 variables. Now, what exactly is a system of equations? It's 2 or more equations that share variables. And what do solutions look like? Well, those are the values for the variables that make all of the equations in the system true at the same time or simultaneously. Now, in Algebra 1, you learned how to solve systems of equations by graphing. You would graph 2 lines, and the point of intersection was the solution. But you also learned 2 methods of algebraically solving systems, and we are going to use both of those systems in the next class. Now, we're going to start by building on what we know. Take a look at this system of 2 equations, and they share variables. Now we see that z is equal to -2. That means we can simply substitute -2 in for z and solve our equation. And if we multiply -3 times -2, we get +6. We subtract 6 from both sides. We get 4y equal 12, and then we divide both sides by 3. We end up with a value of y is equal to 3. That means the solution to this particular system of equations is y equal 3 and z equal -2. That means that at those y and z values, both equations in this system are true statements. But let's go a little further with this. What if we add x into the mix? And now we have 3 variables in our first equation. How do you do that? Again, we're going to build on what we know. We know that the value for z is -2. We are going to use that to solve for the value of y, just like we did. And we're going to end up with y equal 3. Now that we know that, we can back substitute in the values for z and y into the first equation and solve for x. Anytime you have 2 out of 3 variables, you can solve for the third variable, and that's what we're going to do here. So y is 3, z is -2. That gives us x plus 3 minus 2 is equal to -22. Plus 3 minus 2 is 1, so we have x plus 1 is equal to -22. Once we subtract 1 from both sides, we end up with our x value, which is -23. That means the solution is this ordered triple. That's what we call it when we have 3 variables, an ordered triple, as opposed to an ordered pair like you are used to. This ordered triple is -23, 3, and -2, written with parentheses, just like you write an ordered pair. This means when x, y, and z have these values, all 3 of these equations are true statements. Now, what we have done is create a triangular system. It looks like this. The first equation has 3 variables, the second equation has 2, and the last equation just has 1 variable. They are called triangular, and they are very easy to solve by back substituting. So now it's your turn to solve this system of equations by back substituting. When you are done, please make a list of any questions that you had about this lesson in your notes and come prepared to get answers to your questions. Peace out, people.